Hey guys, I'm making a quick video explaining how to take advantage of the Guardian Hunter quest in Virago Solitude. This is by far the best way I've found to get EXP in the game so far, not only for yourself if you're trying to level up and can do this method, or if you're trying to level up another friend's alt or something like that. So the first thing you want to make sure is you have the quest Guardian Hunter incomplete, not started. You want to be on the Capture Fire Wraith mission, and you preferably want a strong gun with a lot of ammo capacity to be able to sustain this EXP grind. I'm using the Dastardly Maggie because it has really high damage with the ×6 modifier, and since I'm Nisha, I picked as many skills as I could to beef up my damage, fire rate, reload speed, etc. I even have Showdown being amplified every time I kill something. You'll see where this comes into play when I'm actually doing the method. So if you want to take a quick look at the build, here it is. I'm going to fast forward to when we're actually doing the mission. Alright, so next step in this process is going to happen by going over around this general area up here. Sorry, it's dark, I haven't explored fully up there. This is where you're going to be picking up the Guardian Hunter quest. After you pick it up, you got to do something about equipping a grenade, I forget, but you come down over here to this area objective to capture the Fire Wraith. Now, the way you complete this quest is by equipping the grenade, getting the Fire Wraith low, throwing the grenade, thus capturing it and completing the quest state moving forward. You do not want to complete that quest state. You want to just constantly kill this Fire Wraith over and over again so that anybody in your party or you, if you can do this with your current gear, can constantly gain EXP without fail. So what we're going to do is we're just going to head over there, and as soon as you enter this circular area, the Fire Wraith is going to spawn. It spawns fairly slowly, so you have plenty of time to get over there. So once you get into position here, since I have the Showdown ability amplified, I can go into Showdown and start shooting at the Warden Wraiths. And if I stand anywhere near this area and just constantly shoot, you can see my Showdown at the bottom is constantly being refreshed, putting me perpetually in this Showdown mode. And I can constantly shoot at this Warden Wraith, and before it even becomes able to move and fight back, it'll die because of the sheer damage output of this build. When this happens, anybody in your party and yourself, if you're not yet level 50, is going to gain enormous EXP. A couple of downsides to this method is that even if you have a very good computer, the lag adds up very fast. We actually found ourselves only being able to do this for a few minutes at a time, with my computer being able to handle the sheer frame rate drops. After a while, my 60 frames per second that I usually get playing this game dropped to about 5 or 6, and at that point the efficiency was so low that we actually had to just drop out of the game and rejoin, redo the whole process. So with some number crunching, we figured out that it still was definitely worth doing this. This is by far the best way that I've found so far to get EXP. So after having only done this for a couple minutes, you can see the body count is ridiculous. The EXP we gained from doing this for about 3 minutes was around 330,000 experience. We did it again to test for longer duration at 5 minutes, and we seemed to only get 368,000. So you can see the EXP drop is pretty substantial as you do it for a longer period of time. This is due to frame rate dropping horrendously the longer you do this. These bodies really tank your GPU. So after taking a look at the numbers a little bit closer, earning 368,000 experience for 5 minutes and comparing it to 330,000 experience earned after 3 minutes, you can clearly see doing this in short little bursts is much more efficient. You get in there, do it for a couple minutes, and then you log out, log back in, and then the time it takes you to run back and kill those mobs again will grant you more EXP per hour than it would just sitting there for the entire 10 minutes at a time being able to do this. If your computer can handle, though, going for 5 entire minutes without dropping any frames per second, then by all means go ahead and do it. You're going to get ridiculous EXP unhindered by any logouts or anything like that. The best way to do this is to first log into Virago Solitude, have your entire team join with you, be level 1s. You can have them join your game, send them an invite, and they can hop right in, even if they haven't unlocked True Vault Hunter mode yet. They come in, they get 900 EXP per kill, and they'll level up ridiculously fast. It only takes about 3.4 million EXP to get to level 50, so doing this will get you to level 50 in approximately 45 minutes to an hour. You can get 3 other people to level 50 in 45 minutes to an hour. That's pretty ridiculous. Alright guys, thanks for watching. My post on Reddit does have the Excel sheet that I saved some of the numbers that we got from doing this only in a couple runs. It's pretty rudimentary, pretty poorly made. Sorry, I'm not really that great at making the spreadsheets for these things, but it gave me the idea of what the kind of numbers we were looking at, and it should be good for you too if you're into that sort of thing. Other than that, this is a great way to get EXP, some moonstones as well, but other than EXP, it's not really that efficient for anything. You can farm some badass ranks out of it, and maybe get some skin customizations as well. Thanks for watching. This is my first video. I hope you liked it. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about the Borderlands pre-sequel, let me know. We do collect a lot of legendaries and see what different things they can do. For instance, different guns have different effects and things like that, of course. So if you're new to the series, let me know. I'll make a couple more videos explaining some of the more in-depth guides and ways to build your characters, one-shot bosses or make the raid boss ridiculously soloable, easy things like that. Thanks guys, and have fun playing the game.